Hello and welcome to our new moon solar eclipse co-creation activation in October, which is all to do with the sign of Scorpio. And this is the underworld that we're all going into, where we're bringing all corruption within us to light so that we can actually see the corruption in the world come to light, and as a result of that, transmute it. So if you haven't done this before, I'm going to ask you please to bring your crystals nearby that you want to energize. Bring yourself a drink so you're comfortable, and we're going to go into the co-creation and plant the seed. I am witnessing and transmuting all corruption within me and around me with pure compassion. This is our challenge today. And if you're new to me, I am Rosie Glow. I am a channel of divine grace and a multidimensional success coach. And I work with activating star seeds who are heart-centered humans that really want to support this planet to shift and all of humanity to shift and reclaim our sovereignty, autonomy, and the idea that we can live a paradise earth reality. Up here is our imagination. Fuel it with that feeling sensation in your heart, and then all things are possible. So if you like the sound of that, please hit the subscribe and notification buttons. Come over to the StarPeace Facebook page and be part of our community, because this is it now. The war is over. It is time for StarPeace. We're bringing it to this earth. So without further ado, let's get going. Have a little rub in your hands. Have a little shake. And bring your hands to your heart center. Please make sure you're comfortable. Welcome your breath. And just allow yourself, before you do anything else, to witness your breath. So you're breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. And as you breathe out, you're intending that your out breath is ideally twice as long as your in breath. Do that 3 times together, breathing in, breathing out. Again, breathing in. And breathing out. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. Now just allow yourself to breathe gently in and out through your nose, relaxing your abdomen so that when you breathe in, you inflate your lower lungs, and in so doing, expand the abdomen, the torso, moving into the upper lungs, expanding the chest and shoulders, keeping that beautiful buoyancy as you relax into it in your out breath. So we're expanding our being. And as we breathe out, releasing, letting go, surrendering any resistance that may be showing up as limiting beliefs, maybe showing up as tension in the body, pain in the body, frustration in terms of what's going on in the world or in our personal lives. Allow yourself to witness it all without judgment, and allow yourself to be both the observer and the being that is experiencing this co-creation. So please imagine now, imagine into being a beautiful sphere of compassion around your physical and energetic bodies. Make this sphere as big as the room that you're in. Feel free to expand it further or make it smaller, according to your preference. Remembering this is a safe space. This is a space for you to co-create your desired reality. This is your space to connect your feeling frequency with your mind intention, bringing the heart and the brain to work together. And I invite you to hold your heart, the center of your chest, and then very gently rub your lower belly. So we're connecting now with the sacral chakra. For women with wombs, this will be the womb space. For everybody, it is the creative, energetic space where our desires begin to expand within us when we have a longing for something. Very often we've been taught that what we want is wrong. It's not allowed, it's shameful, it's bad, it's wrong. We should feel guilty. And for many of us, we have grown in wombs of judgment. Judgment towards self, judgment towards others. So we're being given the opportunity to shift our perception of the world through letting go of the need to judge everything, and instead to become curious about what is possible, what good can come from every situation we witness, and automatically come to judge as bad, both in our personal lives and the collective. If you're new to a sphere of compassion, remember it is made of trillions of little spheres. The wall of the sphere is spinning with all these trillions of spheres, all spinning to the frequency of pure compassion for you, for all you've ever been through, for the intentions in your heart, for the effort that you put into all that you care about. And this is a space of unconditional love. Now we're going to activate our I am presence, which is how we access our soul self and superconscious. And in so doing, we bring an invitation to our subconscious and conscious minds to align with our higher nature, our higher will. So please repeat these words out loud after me. I am all that is. I am the one self I am. I am that I am. I am the source of my creations. I am the creator of my reality. I am the creation. I am a multi-dimensional being of love and light. I am sovereign. I am free. I am invisible, invincible, invulnerable, impermeable, impenetrable, and untouchable to anyone or anything of nefarious intent, of ill will. I am highly visible and magnetic to all those that I am here in service with, all those who are on the path of ascension. I am safe. I am safe in my truth. I am aligning with Earth's most graceful, easy, and joyful ascension paradise timeline. I am witnessing and transmuting all corruption within me and around me with pure compassion. Say that one more time. I am witnessing and transmuting all corruption within me and around me with pure compassion. I am witnessing and transmuting all corruption within me and around me with pure compassion. I am transparent. I am accountable. I am discerning. I am safe in my power. I am allowed to be strong. I am trusting my own judgment. I am invoking my inner authority. I am that. I am. Just give yourself a little moment to feel all of this. So we're setting the intention to truly align with our own sovereignty, our own autonomy, to embody deep faith and trust in self, knowing that this inner authority is aligned with the divine. Let's say that 3 times. I am aligned with the divine. I am aligned with the divine. I am aligned with the divine. Now take a moment to trust in the process of bringing to light all that is out of alignment with the intentions that we have just stated. Imagine now the slither of the new moon, way above your sphere of compassion, below the sun, directly above your head. And imagining now Source, all that is, the omniverse, the multiverse, the universe, our galaxy, our solar system, our sun, our planet, and our moon, all lining up. And the frequencies of Source, the most beautiful, unconditional love, imaginable, flowing down through our sun into the moon. And this new moon now sprinkling the moon shine, the moon dust, down through our stargates, down through our soul chakra, which is about 3 foot above the crown of the head, all the way down through the crown of the head and through our bodies, flowing the sovereignty codes to us, flowing the energy that allows us to take what we may perceive as a curse and turn it into a blessing. What we may perceive as poison and turn it into medicine. There is no need for anything to hide. Bring it all up to light. And as we're allowing this energy to flow through us, the moonlight doing its work, I'm inviting you to imagine what it would feel like to you to live in a world that seems fair, seems just, A world where it feels as though our best interests are truly being put at the heart of every decision. All systems of governance, whatever they may be, are wanting the very best for everyone, are aligned with co-creating the win-win-win in everything, and the highest good of all. Imagine a world where we don't fear giving our details. We don't fear being transparent. We have this sense that we're all interconnected. And there is this intention for the whole world to be thriving as a collective, whilst each of us retains our unique individuality. And whatever has led us to this point, to seek to dominate in order to feel safe, to seek to keep secrets for fear of punishment, to seek to be suspicious because we've had our trust betrayed before. Inviting you to imagine now that this is all being lifted, all being shifted. Notice how your body is responding to this. Just for a moment, allow yourself to imagine you're looking around and celebrating this shift in the world. All conflicts of interest declared. All opposing points of view considered, addressed. The idea that everyone is aligned with co-creating the highest good of all and considering the long-term as well as short-term impact of decisions made. Notice how your body is responding, because I'm sensing there's a lot of resistance, particularly in the heart center. So there is pain that must be cleared in order for us to feel this is even possible. So create now a small sphere in front of your face. And this is a replica sphere, a little miniature sphere of compassion. And it's just going to start to spin in front of your face. Maybe bring it a bit further away and place it in front of your heart. And let's allow the pain in our bodies, in our minds, in our hearts, in our energy fields to start to be released. All of the injustice, all of the wrongdoing we have experienced and witnessed, now being breathed out of you. I'd like you to gather it all into your heart, and as you breathe out, empty your lungs through your mouth, breathe into the sphere. Now, just allow the sphere to grow as big as it needs to grow in order to hold everything that is ready to be released and is being released. And I invite you now to allow all aspects of your consciousness that still align with struggling, with being fear-based, with perceiving that you are a victim in any way of anyone or anything, Let yourself release this into the sphere in front, and it will release as though it's some dark matter. It might be worms, snakes, it might be dust, it might be bile, it might be cobwebs. It might just be what seems like a dark fog or smoke. Just allow yourself to be releasing from your physical being, and just keep releasing. There's a little bit of light language that wants to come through. So, this does not belong to you. You don't need to keep hold of it. And allowing yourself to change your view of the world around you changes. As we change our view of ourselves, the world around us changes. It is safe to forgive. It is safe to let go. It is safe to cultivate trust with discernment. Deep breath in, long breath out, and keep allowing the sphere to spin. So in all the ways you have ever felt rejected or rejected anyone, please breathe that rejection into the sphere. In all the ways that you have abandoned yourself or felt abandoned, breathe this into the sphere. In all the ways you have betrayed yourself to keep others happy or to try and maintain safety, or you have been betrayed by others, breathe this into the sphere. And in all the ways that you feel you must control everything yourself and do everything yourself, otherwise the world's going to fall apart, breathe this into the sphere. In any and all ways that you feel on some level, you are responsible for the world, for the pain in the world, for saving the world. Breathe out into the sphere. Beautiful. Keep allowing that which is ready to be released. There is the corruption within you that you have inherited, that you have lived out, that you have amplified. Just being let go of without judgment, being released without resistance. And now let's call in the infinite love flame. I am infinite love, I am infinite love, I am infinite love. This is a pure, clear flame of bright light. As it moves through our bodies and anchors into the core of Mother Earth, it gets amplified, and from our hearts, we send a beam of infinite love into the sphere in front. And we just allow that sphere to transmute the density into light. So what seems dense and opaque in there, whether you put any human beings or events in there that have been related to the sensations, the feeling frequencies you have felt, all of that being dissolved, all of that being transmuted into bright, bright light. The energy of undifferentiated source activated in our cellular memory, molecular, atomic and subatomic memory, in the waves and particles of our quantum field and photon stream, and in the sphere in front. So you're left with a clear, bright sphere, as all that dense matter is loved up into the higher frequencies of infinite love. Now we have the flame of passionate compassion seeking to come through. Passionate compassion is the frequency of the violet magenta flame. And it is coming through with the flame of divine grace, the soft pink flame. So let's call them both in. I am divine grace. I am passionate compassion. I am divine grace. I am passionate compassion. I am divine grace. I am passionate compassion. And just let these frequencies move down your body, all the way down to the core of the earth, spreading across the planet, across the crystalline grid, and then feeding back up our own bodies, and from our hearts moving into the sphere. Now there is a blue flame coming through as well, which is the flame of divine intent. This is an aqua blue. If you're seeing blues, there's also the turquoise of sharing our truth with love, and the indigo, which is related to being fearless. Now, however you're seeing your blues, whatever frequency is coming through between those, trust it, bring it in. Just allow yourself to receive whichever blue flame, or all of them, is really calling out to you now. Send it from your heart into the sphere in front. And be curious of how the blue and the violet, magenta and soft pink work together. Beautiful. So the blue is definitely creating a boundary for the pink and the magenta and the violet. And we are creating the frequency of sovereignty to step into, the frequency of divine intent, divine internal governance. So when you're ready, just look at what's going on in that sphere and let's anchor it so that it stabilizes. Anchor, lock and seal, recalibrate, align, balance and harmonize for graceful and gentle integration and full expression in our physical reality and all relevant dimensions of our being. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, as you witness this energy, we're going to step into it in a moment. What I'd love you just to be really aware of here is that as you step into it, you're making a choice to go through a process of bringing to light all that is out of resonance with what you say you want, out of resonance with your true values. And everything that happens is necessary along the way. We are minimizing the steps we need to take to get from where we are to where we want to be. That's what you're signing up for. And the next 2 weeks between the eclipses is all about aligning with this higher intention. Trusting that what falls away is meant to, what is put in front of you is meant to be. So I'd love you just to step into this sphere really confidently. When you're ready, create a rainbow bridge from your heart into the sphere. And imagine now stepping onto that rainbow bridge. Knowing that this journey is one into your energy field. Allow that sphere to expand around you, to overlay on the original sphere around you and inform all those trillions of spheres of your new intention. And so we're programming ourselves to see through eyes of love, to see the signs of change, to see that actually peace is seeded in each of us and in the world. And in order for these for peace seeds to grow even, to blossom, The roots of all that is not aligned with peace must come to light. And we celebrate this, we welcome this, we see it as a sign of progress. This is the reprogramming. So breathe the energies of the passionate compassion, the grace, the divine intent, the fearlessness, the divine truth spoken through you into every cell, molecule, atom, subatomic particle of your being. See the outline of your body glowing bright. See the sphere around you glowing bright and your light body between the two, fully coming online. It's coming up as the blue. The light body will be a 6-pointed star or diamond shape. And it's that lovely blue energy. Divine intent, fearlessness, honesty. Just allow yourself to sit in this for a moment. Anchor it into your earth chakra and soul chakra, into every dimension of your being in all dimensions in space and time. See that as each of us has a sphere around us, we also have a collective sphere around all of us that are aligning with this. And we reflect this light out into the world. Our inner integrity, sovereignty, alignment with our true values. Now I am commanding an axiotonal alignment with the version of us. I am witnessing and transmuting all corruption within me and around me with pure compassion. We are aligning with this truth. We're willing to hold this energy for the collective. And when you're ready, sending this energy of celebration around the world. Trust in the process of all that is. I command now this process continues until completion in all dimensions, all space and time. Anchor, anchor, anchor. Recalibrate, align, balance and harmonize. For graceful and gentle, integration and full expression. In our physical reality and all relevant dimensions of our being. So it is and so it shall be. Now just feel your pillar of alignment. Feel yourself held. And very gently, just start to deepen your breath. Gently bring yourself back. Breathing in through your feet. Breathing into this now moment. Breathing into this here and now. Until your eyes want to open. Well done, well done, well done. So my friends, for a new moon, a co-creation, activation, that's a very strong one to be working with. So please make sure you drink plenty of water, journal. If you want to work with this energy further before we come to the full moon lunar eclipse energy, there's 3 questions I'm inviting you to answer just to help you see where you step out of alignment, because you've now anchored those alignment codes. The first one is, in order for us to witness truth, being open to seeing truth, we need to make a commitment to not run away from it and withdraw when we see it in our own lives where we're out of alignment with what we say we want. And also when we own something that is true for us that we haven't owned before, not rebelling against it and trying to destroy it. This is very much about noticing when you discover where dishonesty and corruption is in you, or you see it in the world, how you respond to it. So where do you run away and withdraw? Where do you rebel and try to annihilate or destroy something you don't like? And where do you go along with things that you know are not right for you? If you can really play with that, you will start to have all the information you need for when we come together for the full moon, world service, energy healing, and light language transmission. I'd love to receive your comments about today's co-creation activation, and any of you who are interested in taking a deep dive with me and my team, we offer a beautiful, very complete 6-month journey of deep detoxing from our conditioning and reprogramming into our divine human consciousness. We'll put the link for you in the text box. And this is really all about going through the journey from unplugging from the fear matrix to plugging into the divine matrix. It allows you to receive all the codes to remember exactly why you came here and how to fulfill what you really, really feel inspired to fulfill whilst you're in your physical body. It's just a moment in time, my friends. We may as well embrace it. I am Rosanna Rosie Claire Hannes. Thank you so much for subscribing, for commenting, for hitting the notifications tab, and for joining the Facebook StarPeace group if you haven't yet. We have a whole movement to get moving around the world, and it's all starting to build. So thank you so much for being a part of this. Your energy is so important. You are so valued in this community, and I love you very, very much. I'm just going to see where we are. Feeling it very deeply. Great. I'd love to know how everyone is. Let me know how you feel as you come back from this. I'm going to stop the recording now, but be available for comments after. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep the faith. Please keep the faith. So much goodness is coming from all of this. Trust. Watch it. Let go of the judgment. And where you have to take a stance in your own life, remember that this is part of us aligning with our truth. This is not aligned. I'm not doing it. That's my truth. Okay. When you own that, big things happen. Loads of love. See you next time.